All right, so we are solving equations, right? So to solve equations, we do what we call the see-do method, all right? So if we see something, we're gonna do the opposite, all right? So go ahead and copy this down, all right? So you see an operation, and to solve, you do the opposite. All right, you see an operation, and to solve, you do the opposite. So we're gonna do a couple of examples. All right, the minus, the opposite of minus is adding, the opposite of adding is subtracting, the opposite of division is multiplication, and then the opposite of multiplication is division. So let's go ahead and let's just try. Let's do like x plus 4 equals 12. All right. Now the goal is to leave the variable by itself. So right here, I see plus. So when I see plus, I'm going to do the opposite. I see plus, I'm going to do minus. So that means I'm going to subtract 4 and subtract 4. So these cancel out. You're left with x equals 12 minus 4 is going to be positive 8. Okay? So now there is a... All right. So there is another way to look at it. So we have x. Let's do minus 8 equals 12. All right. So this time, if we see a minus, the opposite is to do a plus. So we want to put plus on both sides. Now the goal is to always have these cancel out. You should always cancel it out. And now we have the x by itself. And right here we have 12 plus 8. Put that in the calculator. You should get positive 20. Now you can always check your work. If I put 20 in the x position, so 20 minus 8 equals 12. All right, that should be true. If I put in 20 minus 8, I should get 12 equals 12. So you can always check. Now we do have a couple of examples or a couple of problems here. So I know the paper printed out weird. Go ahead and don't worry about these problems. Just do these problems. So be careful with the negatives and be careful with the position. So for example, everyone number 14. All right, this 13 is a positive 13. It's the same thing as plus. So the opposite of a plus is going to be a minus. So I want to put minus 13, minus 13. These cancel out. This is a positive k equals, and then 25 minus 13. Whatever that is the answer. All right, so just look at it as positive. It's double checking everything else is good. These are all pretty straightforward. What is the opposite of a plus 4? Minus 4. So you minus 4 on both sides. Take that out. A equals, and whatever 14 minus 4 is, that's the answer. Now on the back, we have multiplying and dividing. So same thing. If I see, let me write down my see-do method. I get minus, plus, plus, minus, division, multiplication, and multiplication, division. All right. So right here, I see these multiplying. All right. Whenever you see a number and a letter right next to each other, they are multiplying. So the opposite is to divide. So I'm going to go ahead and divide by 2. I'm going to make like a little fraction bar. You want to divide by 2? These cancel out, and x equals 16 divided by 2 is 8. All right? So whenever they're together, that means multiplying. The opposite of multiplying is division. Whenever you see it like this is a fraction, that's division. So you see division, I'm supposed to do multiplication. So if I see it divided by 10, I'm going to do times 10 times 10. So these cancel out. You're left with n equals, what is 40 times 10? I believe that's 400. That's a big number. Now remember, you can always check. I can put this in the original. I can put 400 divided by 10 equals 40. Well, if you put 400 divided by 10 in the calculator, you get 40 equals 40. So I checked it. Okay? So whenever you see the numbers together, that's multiplication. Whenever you see the fraction, that's division. So you have to do the opposite. Okay? So let me look. So let's say we have 9s. That's multiplication. I see multiplication. I'm supposed to do division. So right here, I'm going to divide by 9, divided by 9. These cancel out. S equals whatever 81 divided by 9 is. One steps. Just one steps. Okay? So go ahead and finish it up. On the back right here, also, you don't have to do these problems. The ones that are here, you don't have to worry about these problems. Only do these problems here. All right, so don't worry about these problems. The ones that are marked up, don't worry about these problems. Only finish these parts.